cover writing development. What we're looking for in writing development with kiddos is really we're looking for whole body movements first. So a lot of times kids will learn to write with their whole arm as opposed to their forearm, their wrist, then their fingers. So you'll see a lot of young children, especially 2 to 3-year-olds, who write with gross body movements but have yet to develop fine motor movements. So we're going to talk a little bit about what you can use to help them with that, and then also how to get that tripod grip, where even if it's not perfect, but some materials to help you to get one that allows for a grip so that students don't tire easily. Because really what you're looking for is 3 fingers, 4 fingers. OTs will tell you either one is okay at this point in time. What you're really looking for is that arch, because if they don't have that arch and you don't have the ability to put a finger in there to see that arch, what you're going to have is students who get tired really easily, who hate writing because it hurts. They really do. It affects that muscle movement, and so we're going to kind of talk about some things to help with that. So first off, when you've got gross motor movements going on and you're trying to get them from gross motor to more fine motor, the first thing to do with students is to have them write on surfaces that are either on a wall or on their stomach with a clipboard so that they can't move. I'm going to show you kind of up here against this. What you're looking for is a student so that they can't move their whole arm to write. You want to have that ability so that they'll start to adjust to their wrist movement. So that's why you're looking for the wall or a surface like the whiteboard that doesn't allow their whole arm to be involved in movement, as opposed to when you're at a table or something, your whole arm can still be involved. You want to try to stabilize that arm so you get some more wrist and finger movement. Once you feel like they really have moved down to the wrist and fingers, so they're not doing the whole arm movement anymore, and things like writing on windows, writing on smartboards, whiteboards, on your stomach with a clipboard, writing chalkboard on the cement, any of that will help with that whole arm. Once you feel like students kind of can color more inside the lines, then you can move away from that whole arm. But again, students who cannot yet color and actually get inside the lines, you don't want to move them away from that until they're really ready to get that wrist and finger movement. So you're really trying to stabilize up until that point. Once they're stabilized, you're looking more towards the fine motor movement. And you can kind of tell a student's ready for this by, if you have them draw a picture, a lot of times we'll look at what their pictures of a person, what it looks like. Do they have hair? Do they have ears? How detailed are they? Is it just one big huge person? Or when they're scribbling, do they scribble way outside of the lines? Do they color within the lines? Then you're looking at, okay, now we're looking for seating. If you do Handwriting Without Tears, which is a great program done by an OT, you're going to look at a lot of posture things. Are they 2 feet on the floor? Do they have the correct slant? Do they have the correct body movement? Some students are going to need a slant board initially, and that you can create one just by flipping a binder upside down. You're just looking for that slanted surface to help with that placement of the arm and the wrist. Once you've got that placement, now you're going to look for things to help with specific problems in your motor movement. So one thing, if you're looking to build finger strength, some easy things, this is a finger strengthener. It is by Can Do. It's a hand exerciser. You can get it at Abilitations and Integrations, and I'll post that information. But it comes in different strengths, and really kids can play with this in one of your centers. You can have it as a sensory thing that they can use, but you're just working to build those individual fingers. Some of them are harder than others. Some of them are super easy. They come in different colors based on how hard they are, but it's a finger strengthener. If you don't feel like the issue is their fingers or their strength, again, things like Legos, blocks, any of those kind of things, anything that's got tongs, you're building that pincher grip. That's the thing you're looking for next. In Handwriting Without Tears, we call them pencil picker-uppers, when you do that flip and you've got that pincher grip, so it's pointed towards you and you pinch it and then you flip it and start writing. It's great to do a lot of those with kids to help them with that pinch and flip movement so that they're already set up for the correct pincher grip. Handwriting Without Tears calls pencil picker-uppers, where all you do is you have a coloring sheet and they have their pencil or whatever, you can do marker, crayon, or whatever in front of them, and they're going to pinch and flip.